neglected because the story is kato yung stepmom is nag-show sila nga gina-abandon sila their children sa forest because they cannot feed them. So, napod ni siya is a mga humane treatment because kay sa this introduce extreme violence which may not be appropriate for young readers kay humane treatment is ang which is wala nila treat sila Hansel and Gretel as a kanang tao kay gakanon man siya so galutuon so wala siya gakuan sa mga appropriate for sa young readers yun siya. So next dayon is instruction and poor nutrition. So sila Hansel and Gretel is the children are starving. So the witch is attempt to feed Hansel so she can eat him is disturbing and may promote an unhealthy association with food. So tungod sa ilang kagutom is kalamura sila kanang itong kanamura gina-attempt sa witch nga gina-attempt to feed Hansel to so she can eat him so disturbing so kanang situation and poor nutrition is mo to kato wala sila makaon so napod sila psychological impact so sa mga young readers young children may feel fear of abandonment, anxiety about being lost, fear of strangers. So these emotion responses could negatively affect sensitive readers. So even classic fairy tales, sila ang Hansel and Gretel is often discussed carefully to make sure children understand the story in a safe and meaningful way. So next. So, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So, kanin siya, nga story is, Snow White is a princess man, gina siya. So, kuana siya, kanang, isa. So, Snow White is a beautiful princess whose stepmother, so, kanang queen kanang stepmother ibali nila is kuan na siya kanang kanang jealous sa beauty ni Snow White so ang queen is na siya own nga magical mirror bitaw and kato siya nga mirror is kuan kanang gipangutanan niya nga who is the fairest of all kuanda kanang world of kanang sa natawag kanang kinsa pinaka kanang sa kwanta is pinaka gwapa inana so ang mirror is gipakita niya dito is ang naong ni Sleeping Beauty so ang queen is so tungod sa iyang ka jealous or kanayang kaulit is nagkuhan siya o kanang mga hatsman kanang gapanguan o kuan bitaw hayop na siya gisuwa na nga to kanang si Snow White iyang papyon so have kanat kuan so pero kanang yang gisuwa nga hatsman is wala siya kuan nga iyang pasakitan si Snow White so daw bitong pagkuan da yung pag-uban nakuha na si Snow White is paano siya siyang queen na papyon siya so naka-escape siya sa katong sa huntsman so naka-escape siya so ato din siya dito sa forest nga na-discover nga small cottage nga belongs ang tag-iya to isang katong mga seven dwarfs so pagkuan niya is isulod siya so katong mga seven dwarf is kanang gi-allow siya nga dito pa-stay pero i-exchange for helping with household chores kanang kanang imo siya ipagpalitan siya tigling ka dito o so katong iyang step ay katong queen is nakabalo siya nga si Snow White is naka-escape siya atong huntsman so nagkuan siya nag pretend siya nga katong old man katong old woman nga katong witch so nagpa-pretend siya so pagkakabalo at kuan din ato is gihatagan din niya si Snow White og kanang poison nga apple so mao to na fall siya sa kuan sa salog so kanang kato siya is poisonous siya is kanang pangpatulog gigit to permi so katong prince is na previously meet man niya si Snow White so ginapangita bitaw niya kay gusto sa prince is mao to iyang mapangasawa yung pakaslan so pagkakabala niya nga si Snow White is naa dito sa balay sa seven dwarfs so pag niya mao din to nakita dayon sa prince nga naa dito si Snow White katong sa ilang kuan gibutang siya sa kanito kanang sa ato apa is lungon basta mo na kanang butangan na to kuan so pagkakuan din nato is ang makapamata din kang Snow White is sa kiss sa prince so auto is nakamata si Snow White then auto nagpakasal sila so kanang kuan kaning Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is kuan gid siya kanang isya gid siya kuan tawag is a concern in children and adolescent literature gid siya is naa man din kanang kaning stereotypes and gender rules so the story emphasizes Snow White's beauty as her most important traits and portrays her as a passive writing sa prince to save her but impersonalistic kuan so kani siya nga story is ga-promote siya unrealistic ay kanang gakuan siya sa child and adult kuan the story plays the strong emphasis that Snow White's beauty is kuan siya defining characteristics so kaning promote of realistic beauty standard is the story focuses on Snow White's beauty as her main value which can make children think appearances kuan is so inappropriate siya sa mga young readers kaning nga story kay diba si Snow White is iyaan pag kanang beauty raman gyud ang ginakuan niya mao gakasilusan siya sa siyang kuan kay iya ang beauty ang gakuan so dili na siya kuan kay karon is tawagan na kaning so kuan yun siya sa mga bata karon kay kan pagbasa ni is mo sana beauty raman day ang gabasihan is ginakuan nila which make children think appearance raman ilang basihan so ang mga bata is tawagan is insecure bitaw sa dili na kanang ilang gatan-awan kanang sa tawag kanang dili na ang ilang ginakuan kaning bitaw ilang kabutaan or unsa pa so tungod sa kuan curiosity is makakuan gyud sila kuan jealous so show ay kani din nga story is naka-show of violence and danger because the queen is kuan man ginatry niya patay si Snow White, so which can be scary for disturbing for young readers. Kuan yun siya sa mga young readers karon kay pagtuo pa lang yun sa mga stepmom is mauna kanang na mga stepmoms kanang nga mao na ilang ginakuan sa ilang mga bata, ginapakita nga mga attitude. That's all. Next. Okay.
Okay, so good day, ma'am. Good day, everyone. So, rewriting and deconstruction of classical tales. So, the rewriting and deconstruction of classical tales represent a vibrant and critical movement in contemporary literature, either film and other. So, exploring how authors and creators reimagine well-known stories and also to challenge traditional narratives and offer a fresh perspective on enduring themes by analyzing the techniques of deconstruction and rewriting. So next, please. Okay, so a way of deconstruction in literature. Okay, so a way of looking closely at text to uncover hidden meanings and challenge traditional interpretations. And instead of accepting the text at face value, deconstructists examine how language and meaning are constructed and how they can be deconstructed or dismantled. So in this part, um, the authors or yes, the authors and the creators um, examining the story's hidden message and biases. No, so it reveals the hidden secret or um, the hidden secret of the story, the hidden message, and the meaning of it. No, so and there are a lot of stories that has negative side in it, but nowadays a lot of um, a lot of well-known stories are produced in a positive way with a happy ending without any dark messages in it, so that it will be it will be suitable and it will be suitable for the children, the readers, the young age readers. No, so next one, please. Next slide, rather. Okay, so um, okay, I want to include also the description of rewriting. So rewriting is changing characters, plots, or settings to offer a fresh perspective. In this part, um, rewriting is it is the changes in characters. It can be in this part. The characters, maybe the authors will add more characters. Um, Also, add more characters like side characters, something like that, and also the plots. They will write the plots. They will change the plot and the setting of the story. They can they can change the setting of the story in another place, in another time. Um, in this part, the author and the creators will be very creative. No, they use their imaginary skills so that they can reproduce well-known stories. So, okay, so key aspects of the construction include textual. Oh, next, please. I get this. Okay. Ganda. Okay, so ano ba yun? Wait lang. Um, nalahi na ako to eh. Okay, so Jacques Derrida. Okay, so initially introduced the concept of deconstruction in literature. He is the one who introduced the concept of destruction in literature. Okay, next. Next, please. Eh, wait lang. Stop. Okay, so key motivations for writing and deconstruction. So the first one is challenging gender rules. So as we all know, many classical tales outdated and harmful stereotypes about women, portraying them as evil, dependent, and passive. So yes, a lot of well-known stories has its um, has its woman character that is um, that has a strong what do you call this one, that has a strong portraying rule, no, like they are the villain, they are the evil one. If the story has its stepmother, she will always rather she will always her character will be always a villain, um, the one who give punishment to the main character. No, in this part, um, the rewriting and deconstruction in the modern fables, modern stories rather. Um, the creator and the creator and the authors can change that one, no, into for example, what do you call this? The woman will be the woman in the well-known stories is villain. If the author will change it, rewrite the story, um, it can it it can change by um, the, the the woman will be in a in more um, positive character, like she will be kind, she'll be helpful to the main character. Okay, so the next one is critiquing power structures. No, so classical tales often reinforce existing power structure, um, authority of king, nobles, and figure of power. No, so deconstruction and rewriting can expose the flaws and injustice inherent in this system. No, so as we all know in the well-known stories, if you are the king, you are very powerful. You have this power to mandate and make a rule so that everyone will follow it, and the king will be really perfect and don't have flaws. But if the author wanted to rewrite the well-known story, it can be the king will, for example, the king will be suffer, the king will have the king have equals one disease, something like that, no? So the creator and authors can do whatever they want um, it um, as long as what do you call this? Um, the authors and the authors and creators will explore and reimagine well-known stories. So the next one is exploring psychological depth. No, so modern writing often involve into the psychological complexities of characters and imploring their motivations and traumas and inner conflicts. No, this adds depth to familiar stories and making them more reliable and emotionally um, emotionally resonant for contemporary audiences. No, in this part, other well-known stories um, don't have this really emotional, really emotional characters. But now we were into really like we will focus on the psychological depth. No, so the authors can be creative in this part. Okay, so we have um, examples of stories. So teacher Mimisod will explain that one.
So, what Sargasso Sea? Readers by Jean I. from the Madrumans, points of view, revealing colonial and patriarchal issues. So, ano siya? Because since I am from the Madrumans view, showing how regimes and patriarchy shape their strategy. The Penelope reimagine the Odyssey through Penelope's eyes, highlighting female experiences. Reimagine the Odyssey through Penelope highlight women's struggles and unheard voices. Maleficent returns Sleeping Beauty from the Variant's perspective exploring betrayal and forgiveness. Riddle's Sleeping Beauty from the villain's side, revealing her pain, betrayal, and path to forgiveness. Next.
So, good evening, ma'am. So, today we will tackle about movie and TV versions or live action. So, the first movie is Cinderella. So, as kanang we know naman gyud as we watch Cinderella nga kanang na-jud siya kanang advantage sa mga bata pod as they watch the Cinderella movie. But as we watch manggod kani si Cinderella is ang kanang ang about jud sa yang story and is kanang gusto siya. I mean, ang about jud aning Cinderella is gikan jud ni siya nga kanang like kanang gina-treat siya og dili maayo siyang stepmother. So kanang like tanan ginabuhat siyang stepmother aron kanang dili siya makalakaw or anything. But kanang nagngita sa as we watch sa movie is they adapt the movie of Cinderella is kanang naay kanang naay kalabasa dito, rabbit, tapos kanang naay fairy godmother nga nagtabang sa iyaha. And tungod ato nga movie is kanang dito din na kuan ang prince dayon nga tungod atong sa sandal nga nabilin dito din nga gipangita din sa prince si Cinderella para mahimong princess niya. So naani siya so nahimo ni siyang issue and concern sa children of adolescents because it can send message that may affect how young people view themselves in the world. The story focuses heavily on beauty, kindness, and waiting for rescue, which might make some children think that being pretty and patient is the only way to be valued. It also shows Cinderella relying on a prince to change her life, which can influence young viewers to believe that happiness depends on someone else rather than their own strength or choices. Another concern is the idea of perfect love happening instantly, which may give teens unrealistic expectation about relationships. The stepfamily's bullying can also pick young audience as it shows hurtful behavior without always clearly teaching healthy ways to cope or stand up for oneself. Lastly, the story promotes a very traditional view of gender roles, where girls are gentle and passive while boys are strong and powerful, which might limit how children see themselves and their potential. In short, this movie, Cinderella, raises concerns because the message it sends can shape how young people think about beauty, self-worth, relationships, and gender. So, kanin yung Cinderella movie is na-judge kay kanang dili na-judge siya disadvantage nga kanang dili angay makita sa mga bata kay once nga makita to nilang action is makathink sila nga pareha tong sa ginabuhat sa stepmother ni Cinderella sa iyaha makathink sila nga it is okay nga kanang magbuhat pud sila in ato sa kanang sa uban tao or di kaya kanang relative nila. So the next one is the Christopher Robin 2018. So kani Christopher Robin is So kaning Christopher Robin is So kaning Christopher Robin is kanang about ni siya sa kanang is about ni siya kanang grabe bitaw kay siya ka busy siyang work tapos kanang grabe na kay siya ka busy tapos leaving little time for his family or simple joys na lang bitaw niya kanang kani sila is kanang nakita ra bitaw gihapon nila sa kanang nakita ra nila ba like kanang kani pod siya nga story manggod is about manggod ni siya kanang kuan siya ba kay na kuan siya kay tungod sa iyahang nagkuan siya na like nasad bitaw siya tungod siyang pagkamatay siyang papa and also pod kani pong Christopher Robin kay naapod siya disadvantage kaning guns and an explosion are seen and ones are in flight. Kani siya dili jud ni siya maayo nga makita sa mga bata kay kanang like kani manggong kuan ang means manggod aning guns and an explosion are seen and ones are implied kay like nagpinusila lang like example like nagpinusila or di kaya kanang like physical bitaw siya pero kanang wala good siya kanang dugo tas wala siya walay namatay inana kana siya dili gyapon na siya maayo makita sa bata unya ang disadvantage niya ani is kani ang issue ani about sa and concern sa children and adolescents kay kuan it shows themes that can be emotionally heavy for young viewers. The story focuses on growing up, stress, and losing joy, which might make children feel confused or worried about adulthood. Seeing Christopher so busy, lonely, and distant from his family can send a message that growing up means losing happiness or imagination, and that can create fear or sadness in young minds. Another concern is the way the film shows emotional struggles like pressure, stress, and disconnection without always clearly explaining how to deal with those feelings in healthy ways. So, children and teens might relate to the idea of feeling alone or unheard, but they may not yet have the tools to understand or cope with those emotions. So, this story also suggests that adults often forget their childhood selves, which might make young viewers feel like their current joys and dreams will no longer matter someday. So, this film also touches on family conflict and neglect, which can be uncomfortable or triggering for children who experience similar issues at home. So these movies, Christopher Robin, raises concerns because its theme of loneliness, stress, emotional struggle, and growing up can deeply affect how children and adolescents view themselves, their feelings, and their future. So, dili jud siya maayo nga kanang nga makita sa mga bata kay behind the ana nga scene sa movie kay kuan kanang like kung lantaw na to ni siya nga movie is like tada kay siya pwede kay siya sa mga bata but behind the ana nga scene is if masabtan na to is dili jud siya maayo nga ipalantaw sa mga bata kay kanang maghatag siya kanang makahatag siya idea sa mga bata nga ay okay raman di ay nga like ako ra isa like kanang dili may close akong family like lonely kay ko like no kanang like no need na nakog tabang gikan sa akong family kay bisag ako ra isa is makaya nako no which is dapat nga dili jud na makuha nga mindset sa mga bata kay labi na karon nowadays kanang ang mga bata is kanang more on technology na sila no like like dili na sila kanang like they read book no but mas nagsalig na sila sa tanang social media kay dinha mas feel nila mas daghan sila ma-learn which is kanang na siya disadvantage and advantage. Also po dapat kanang ipalantaw manggali nato atong ang mga bata o kanang movie dapat kanang kabalo jud ta nga kanang na jud siya makuha nga lesson ana nga movie. So the next one is the Enchanted. So this Enchanted is about ni siya sa kanang about ni siya sa isa ka princess nga nagpuyo ni siya sa like kanang animated bitaw yang life and the girl's name is Monica si Giselle nga kanang nagpuyo ni siya sa animated fairy tale kingdom of Andalastia. So kanang gi-trick man siya sa evil queen so naabot siya dito sa modern day New York City and then dito din niya na meet ang isa ka divorce lawyer which is mao si Robert and kani si Robert is nani siya anak mao si Morgan and so gusto naman kaayos ni Giselle nga kanang makabalik na kay siya sa kingdom so like tanan ginabuhat niya but before siya nakabalik sa kingdom is naka-face siya og kanang daghan kay challenges and
kanang dito day na test kung kanang yahang optimism, kindness, tapos yung belief day sa true love. Tapos, and meanwhile po dayon kay kanina si Prince Edward from andala siya kay kanang ni-follow siya dito sa New York City. And dito po, so dito dayon kanang sa New York City is dito nakabalo si Giselle kanang unsaon pag-love nga kanang dili bitaw kanang like fairy tale lang bitaw but also in nga kanang dito siya naka learn og love nga kanang in real life bitaw. So the issues and concern in children and adolescents of this movie is this story focus so I this story is kanang ga-focus lang siya about sa real life expectation in a way that can be confusing for young viewers. So the story kani siya nga story starts with the classic fairy tale love where everything is perfect. Love happens instantly and problems disappear. So through this movie, children believe that relationships are supposed to be easy and perfect, which is unrealistic and might lead to disappointment as they grow older. Another concern is the strong focus on physical beauty and appearance. Giselle is admired because she looks like a perfect princess, which may pressure young audiences, especially girls, to think that being beautiful is the key to being loved or accepted. Also, plays with traditional gender roles where the princess is sweet and dependent while the prince is the rescuer, and this can limit how children see themselves and what they believe they can do. The movie also shows sudden intense emotion, falling in love quickly, leaving someone instantly, and changing lives overnight. Teens might misunderstand love as something rash or dramatic instead of something that grows slowly and requires communication and respect. Finally, the story blends fantasy and reality, which is true that which make younger children think life should work like a fairy tale where problems are solved easily and happy endings are guaranteed. So this can make real life challenges feel harder and more disappointing. So this movie is kanang gahatag kanang magkuan jud siya nga dili jud siya maayo nga ipalanta sa mga bata kay as we observe in this generation is bisan og even mga younger pa is like kanang nanapita sila uyab and then kanang kasagara po dayon kay ang karon nga generation jud as I observe is mas gusto na ang kasagara sa mga lalaki is mas gusto na nila nga ang mga babae is easy to get. So ang girl pod is kanang sa ang mga younger girls pod is kanang like okay ra pod sila like ginahatag bitaw sa ila ang bare minimum nga kanang the way gina-treat sila sa mga guy nga ana lang like basta-basta lang bitaw tas kanang like dili na din sila kabalo mo appreciate sa ilahang kaugalingon kung unsa sila ka kanang ka-value nga like as our pastor said that kita nga mga girls is ang atong value is sama sa diamond nga like dapat dili it means nga walay nakagusto sa tua is dili tagwapa. It means ana is like kanang pareha ra gud ana sa mga sanina. Kung sa ukay-ukay, dali ra halinon ang ukay-ukay. Pero kung branded, dugay siya mahalin. Like, ingana ang atong value. Like, ang atong value is makita ra na sa usa ka lalaki nga kanang magpakita jud siyang true love nga willing to accept sa atoa, and also kanang sa this generation pod is dali ra jud sila ma-in love. Like, pakitaan lang sila og sa kanang gamay ra nga kanang kuan sa lalaki kay wala ma-in love na din sila, tapos dinha na din magsugod nga kanang kuan bitaw, like kanang ang ilaha din gusto kay like kanang gina-imagine din nila like fairy tales kay ilahang love story, like walay mga like easy ra bitaw kay lang relationship nga kanang is easy ra kayo nga kanang dili siya daghang problema, like kanang always love lang bitaw ang ginapangita, like dili tapos kung naa din mga problem ang moabot is dili din sila willing mo-accept, so mo din ang hinungdan nga kanang magbulag sila. So the next one is Alice and Wonderland. So this Alice in Wonderland has become an issue and concern in children and adolescents because this story shows a world that is strange, chaotic, and sometimes frightening, which can be confusing or overwhelming for young audience. So, kani man kong Alice in Wonderland is kanang Alice in Wonderland is kaning kuan ni siya kanang nag-return ni siya sa whimsical world of Wonderland. So kaning mao din givisit siya sa a place she visited as a child in her dream. So kani manggod siya is kanang bitong gisundan niya ang rabbit, tapos dito na din nagsugod nga kanang gisundan niya ang rabbit, and then dito dayon ay kani magod si Alice Kingsley is kanang ayang woman magod ni nga like na feel kanang natrap bitaw siya sa expectation of kanang society. So kanang nakuan like nawili kay siya sa yang suitor nga kanang like kanang longs for adventure and a life of her own choosing bitaw. So kanang sa like one day dayon ato kay kanang like unexpected kaayo kay ay white rabbit nga giabot, and then tas dito na din nagsugod nga kana bitaw like dito na din ang dream nagsugod unya, like tapos pagkahuman day ato kay at the end day ato nga dream kay dili dito siya tinuod. So this character, so the issues and concern in child and adolescence is kanang characters act in unpredictable ways, and the rules of Wonderland don't make sense, which might make children feel scared, anxious, or unsure about what is right or wrong. Another concern is Alice's emotional journey. She deals with pressure, self-doubt, and feeling like she doesn't fit in, things many children and things already struggle with. The movie shows these feelings strongly but doesn't always give clear guidance on how to handle them in real life, which might leave young viewers feeling alone or misunderstood. Also, includes dark themes like violence, danger, and fear, which may not be suitable for younger children. Scenes of battles, threats, and strange creatures can create stress or nightmares, especially for kids who are sensitive, and also worry that Wonderland's wild behavior and confusing logic might make young viewers think it's okay to break rules or act without consequences. Some characters make risky choices, and the story doesn't always show the real life result that such behavior would bring. And lastly, Alice faces pressure to change herself in order to please others, which can send a message to young people that they must follow expectation rather than to be true to who they are. So let's proceed to the last one, the Red Riding Hood. So this Red Riding Hood is about a girl nga kanang love kay niya yang lola, and then kanang gikan siya silang balay yang gihatdan og food yang lola, og kay yang lola ato is nasik manggod yang lola, so diyadto siya dito, and then wala siya kabalo nga dito man siya giagi sa kanang kagubatan, and then which is mingaw jud kaayo. So while on her way, wa siya kabalo nga naa ding nagsunod sa iya ha, and then naay nagsunod sa iya nga werewolf, and then pagadto niya dito naka nagsunod man ang werewolf, and then pagkakita niya sa gidala, like nawili kay siya, gusto kay siya mukaon ato. So ang iyang gibuhat is mao din tong nagpanggap siya nga mao to siya ang lola, and then kanang nagsuot siya ang naghigda sa bed, like nagpanggap kay siya nga katong mao to yang lola, and then but nabantayan na ni Red nga kanang kuan nga dili to mao yang lola. And then so ang iyang issue and concern in children and adolescents ani is, so story centers on fear, danger, and violence, which can be emotionally heavy for young audiences. The idea of a young girl being tricked and threatened by a wolf can create anxiety or nightmares, especially for children who are sensitivity to scary situation. Another concern is the theme of stranger danger and betrayal. The wolf pretends to be friendly, which might confuse young viewers about trust and make them afraid of new people instead of learning healthy and balanced caution. The story also shows that bad things can happen even when someone is simply trying to help, which may cause fear or insecurity. Red Riding Hood is portrayed as innocent and naive, which can send a message that girls or young people are weak, helpless, or always in need of saving. This might affect a child's self-confidence or how they see their ability to protect themselves or make decisions. Also, story include consequences like harm, death, or loss, but it doesn't always clearly explain coping, safety, or communication, leaving young readers unsure about how to handle danger in life. So, Red Riding Hood raises concerns because it themes of fear, danger, trust, helplessness, and violence can deeply influence how children and adolescents think about safety, confidence, and the world around them. So, this movie, Red Riding Hood, is najud siya mahatag nga lesson sa mga bata, no? And also na po siya advantage nga ay disadvantage nga mahatag sa mga bata, which is ang kanang makabalo na bito sila pamakak, tapos kanang makabalo na sila pamakak, tapos kanang makakuan din pinaagi sa paglantaw bitaw sa Red Riding Hood is makaingat sila pwede ra di siya buhaton ingatos ang mga ingato nga butang, which is kanang like always na din mabutang silang mind nga pwede ra dito siya. So like itry kaya nakubuhat ingana bitaw, and also kani pod siya is kanang makawala, and also pod kanang sa ila pong hunahuna is kanang kuan bitaw, like kanang pwede ra bitaw ka kanang easy to trust to anyone bitaw, labi na ang mga bata kung tagaan lang sila candy mingon og kanang tagaan sila candy, like diretso ra pud sila mo daw which is kanang wrong. Kay dapat yun ang mga bata is kanang evaluate jud sila nga dapat dili sila basta-basta mo trust sa mga tao, labi na if dili nila kaila, and also dapat kanang tudluan sila nga na sila confidence nga kanang makabalo sila o kanang makabalo sila nga kanang unsaon pag-protect ilang self from other people or stranger nga wala sila kaila. So that's all for today, ma'am, and thank